And we're back again. It's your boy Jesus V, and welcome to another video. Today it's just me, no collabs, no cameraman, just me and the tripod. It's a beautiful Saturday in early April. It's still freaking cold as out here in New York, and if you already saw and clicked on the video, you saw the title. This video is my battle with ADHD. Not only my battle with ADHD, but the things I put in place to try to help me combat my attention deficit disorder. I also want to talk about how people, especially newcomers to the gym, as the fitness manager here at Fitness Factory, I'm being constantly encountered with newcomers, and when you've been training for as long as I've been training, it's easy to lose the perspective of a newcomer in the gym. So today, I'm gonna just take you through my workout, but mainly I want to talk about the mental battle that happens in the gym. And the first thing I want to say that I'm going to mention here when it comes to staying focused in the gym and not having the problems with your attention being diverted in the million places that it can be is following a program. If you have a program, it keeps you regimented, it keeps you going from one machine to the next, knowing exactly what you should do, how you should be doing it, and how long you should stay, along with timing your breaks. So first tip that I'm going to give you guys when it comes to battling ADHD, especially when it comes to fitness. Now let's get into this warm up and time to work out. Alright, so first piece of advice to avoid your ADHD while working out or just training in general was to follow a program. Second is to be able to isolate yourself, especially if you're working out in a gym where you know a lot of people. The little side conversations can distract you so easily, and you don't even realize how much time is being consumed in those little conversations. And when you're working out, momentum is everything. So if you have a 5-minute conversation in between sets, that could definitely derail you if you're like having a good run or you're trying to hit a PR. So it's very important that you keep in check those little conversations. And for me, having some earbuds just to like tune everything out just while you're working out, and also having an alarm set. Yes, luckily I didn't forget that. So in between your sets, like have an alarm set, so once that goes off, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, bud, I gotta get right back on the bench, I gotta get right back to doing my set. And you know, if people don't understand that, then they probably don't understand the importance of having your rest period while you're working out. So that's probably my next set of advice, to try to stay focused in the gym. It's so important that I have tunnel vision, so I'm so easily distracted. It's very important that I stay on point. A lot of other people, they can easily juggle a million things. I can't. I work best and most efficiently where I'm doing one thing and I'm doing it with all my focus and all my attention. So if you're like me and you struggle with ADHD, I would definitely recommend putting an alarm on your phone, having some earbuds, and tuning everything out and limiting those little side conversations in the gym. Now let's do this set. right, so let's talk about today's regimen. This is actually my third time benching this week. I'm transferring from a max strength program to a hypertrophic program. So now I'm focusing on just building lean muscle. So instead of like trying to go for my max each time, now I'm capping it at about 75% of my max, which is anywhere between like 200 to 215, and I'm going for high reps close to failure. If you're trying to build lean muscle, very important, you should not be trying to do a maximum amount of reps at the heaviest that you can do. If you're gonna try to go for your max, just keep in mind, if your natural goal is to build lean muscle, first figure out what your 1 rep max is. I'll do a video on how to actually figure out what your 1 rep max is and how to do it. Then you should be doing anywhere from 70 to 80% of that 1 rep max at anywhere from like 12 to 20 reps or even close to failure. Break down that lean muscle. Right now I got 135 on the bar. We're gonna do close to 20 reps here. Let's see how many I can squeeze out. So I hit the 185 for 10 reps, clean. As you can see, I bring the bar all the way down, making sure that I touch the sternum each time, and I fully extend, which is going to give you peak pec activation. But what I would typically see is people add weight. Now obviously I can lift well over 225, but I'm actually going to keep it at 185, and instead of doing 10, I'm going to see if I could go for 12, and that's going to exhaust my muscles. So let's see how much I get on this next one. So for the 5th and final set, instead of going up like I typically would do, or which most guys would do, I'm going to keep it at 185. I'm going to go to failure on the 185, drop the quarters on each side, and then rep out at 135 to increase the tension on the muscle fibers and completely destroy my pecs. Another tip, especially for high performers that suffer with ADHD, it's like cut yourself a break, you know what I'm saying? I'm super hard on myself, but what I've learned over the past year is that, you know, sometimes you're gonna fail. Just like you fail when you try to hit a PR in fitness, sometimes you're going to start the day thinking you're going to be super hyper focused, and you know, you might get in an argument with your partner, or like anything that you don't expect to happen can happen, and it might sidetrack you, and that's all right. Don't beat yourself up. What I would suggest is just try to take an account of your entire day before you go to sleep, and the next day just try to make an incremental improvement on whatever you didn't do the day before. Overall, it's just like having a program. At least if it's laid out in front of you, you don't have to waste any time thinking, premeditating what you're going to do, because it's all written out for you. And for those of you that don't know how to write a program for yourself, email me, missionexcalibur@gmail.com, and I could give you a good quote on a 3 to 6 month program. Alright guys, so there you have it. Today really wasn't about fitness so much as it was about, but more the mental challenge, because especially if you're a new person coming into the gym, the mental warfare that you're going through as soon as you step into the gym, trying to juggle other people's egos, trying to juggle the atmosphere on top of fighting your own anxiety and trying to stay focused on whatever task you have at hand. It could be very challenging. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comments, like, and most importantly, subscribe, because we're going to keep on growing the channel. I'm going to keep trying to provide the most valuable fitness content. Not only valuable, but entertaining as well. This is a short little video this week, nothing crazy. And as always, until next time, your insecurities. Peace!